I know it's out of order. It's a little chaotic. If you caught up there, then we back on topic. All right. So universal law number 1, all is mind, the universe is mental. All right. We're gonna go back to the tree of life depiction, where you at the very top, Kether, number 1. That's the mind, emanation. From him, the divine creation, the masculine and feminine. From them, the creation of the emanation of the archons up underneath. All right, so all is mind, universe is mental. First principle. Let me slow down. I'm gonna be here for a while. Not for a while, but I struggle with this because with this series, I'm going back to the basics, and the 7 universal laws is an important topic to be covered as a basic for all occultists, spiritualists, hermeticists, whatever you study, whatever you do. 7 principles is a good basis for all right? And so principle number 1 being the all is mind, universe is mental. I recognize the Most High. That's Kether, he's the Most High, so I call him the Most High. Great relationship with the Most High, all right? So why I had troubles with aligning with this series is I'm using AI in terms for spirituality, but it's the questions that I pose to AI and the answers that it's bouncing. So I'm gonna bounce it off as a soundboard, and I'm using this because I'm using this as almost like study source material for later on, like video vlogging, or later on basis and guidelines when I need to come back to the 7 universal laws. So from here, I say, can you please explain in depth the first universal law? All is mind, the universe is mental. Can you explain in their parameters regarding to correlation to the universe being mental? What exactly is the mind? Such as, do the ancients also consider the stomach and the heart as part of the mind? And finally, how can we best use the universal law pertaining to all being mental to manifest what we will into reality? So, let's go down the rabbit hole. My apologies for the glare. We out in the park today. In a sunny day. It says, you're going right to the root with this one. This law is like the operating system behind all the others. Let's unpack it slowly and precisely, but in a way you can actually use. What all is mind, the universe is mental actually means. First Hermetic principle says all is mind, the universe is mental. The essence, the all, not a person, not a God in the human sense, but the ultimate unconditioned reality, beyond form, beyond limitation, beyond space and time. It's the source, the one, the absolute. Okay, so I'm glad the AI show affinity toward the source, the one, the absolute, because this is where I was worried where I was going to have a contradiction in using AI where it wouldn't even have a reference towards the Most High. I'm going to call him the Most High, but that's the all. And the mind doesn't mean a brain in the sky. It means that the fundamental nature of reality is consciousness, intelligence, awareness. Reality is more like a thought, a dream, or an idea. Well, my bad, it's a call coming in. And a vast living intelligence than a dead mechanical machine. The universe is mental. The universe is a mental construct within this infinite mind. Just as your dreams arise within your mind, the cosmos arises within the mind of the all. It's not fake, it's real as an expression, but its substance is mental, not material. So in Hermetic terms, matter is condensed mind, energy is mind in motion, form is mind patterned. I can dig that. Matter is condensed mind. Energy is mind, which is condensed matter, which is condensed mind. Energy is matter in motion. And form is mind pattern. So the continuation of energy is form, which is energy, which is matter, in motion. The law is saying if you go deep enough into anything, atoms, galaxies, emotions, events, you end up at consciousness. There was a couple ones that was actually huge. Give me 1 second here. Because I want to really take it to thought as subtle causation. Now we want to take it to, we're going to end up clipping that. Okay, so now, mind as field, not just thoughts. In Hermetic and many esoteric traditions, mind includes conscious awareness, what you know you're thinking and feeling, subconscious, habits, emotional imprints, automatic reactions, body memory, unconscious, deep psyche, archetypes, I love archetypes, ancestral patterns, collective influences, intuitive, higher mind, insight, direct knowing, inspiration, spiritual perception. So mind is not just the chatter in your head, it's the entire field of awareness, energy, and patterning that expresses as your experience. So, pertaining to, like it says, it's not just a chatter in your head, it's the entire field of awareness, energy, and patterning that expresses as your experience. So I'm going to say it like this. So we all understand that dreams are on the astral plane. So the mind being that type of awareness, having that type of understanding is the thought forms and creations of consciousness that you create on the astral plane. That's your form of existence. You know what I mean? That's your form of travel. Other thought forms can meet you there, but verification, like unless you can verify, like say somebody met you in a dream and you guys willingly like attempted this type of ritual or et cetera, you met each other in the dream world, and you guys verified in real life, like, and you guys verified using patterns or signals or recognition or material things, like you were wearing this clothing, I was wearing this, I felt like this, I felt that energy around you, that's all around you. You can verify that. But other than that, all the thought forms and everything you experience in your astral plane, that consciousness belongs to you. So that's the mind. That's all the mental. All right. My bad for the detour. Are the heart and stomach part of the mind? Short answer, yes, in the ancient and esoteric sense. Ancient and traditional systems often saw multiple centers of mind. The head/brain, rational mind, analysis, language, planning, conceptual thought. The heart, emotional and intuitive mind, value, meaning, connection, love, courage, moral sense. Many traditions treat the heart as the seat of the soul of the true mind. I'm telling you, man. Hey, let's say that's deep. Many traditions treat the heart as the seat of the soul of the true mind. The stomach/gut, instinctive and visceral mind, survival, deep intuition, gut feelings, primal knowing. The gut is often linked to will, drive, and the ability to stomach or digest life. So when ancients talk about mind, they're often referring to a whole being intelligence. Your thoughts, your feelings, your instincts and visceral responses, head, heart, and gut, all woven together in the one living field. In a mental universe, your body is not separate from mind. It's mind expressed as biology. The heart and stomach are organs of consciousness as much as organs of physiology. And in all actuality, many times when I study zodiac or when I use zodiac, I don't only just use them like energetic forces. All like when they say you can fit, like when you watch collective readings, because I do be watching readings, I ain't gonna front on you. When they be saying you be watching the collective readings, man, them sisters be cold too. But look though, them energies, when they say it don't have to be your sun sign or your moon sign, you can experience that energy. I'm reading a book where you experience different archons, the planetary energies, different times of the day. It don't matter who you are, no matter what sun you came through, what moon you rock with, it don't matter. You experience the different archons energies throughout the day. And physiologically, you have Voltron, a symbol. Like you got each pieces of each part of the calendar or each part of the clock that a symbol forming you. But my bad for the detour again. So, mind layered as layered, personal, collective, universal. You can think of mind in 3 nested layers. The personal mind, your individual thoughts, memories, emotions, beliefs. This is when you get into the community. They be talking about collective mind, cultural narratives, group beliefs, ancestral patterns, societal archetypes. Hey, man. Now, homie, chilling. All right. Universal mind, the all, the infinite, undivided consciousness in which all of this appears. All this mind means all 3 are ultimately expressions of one underlying mind. You're not a separate bubble. You're a localized expression of the all. Now, this is interesting. Using the law, how to work with the mental universe. Now, the practical part, my bad again for the glare, y'all. Now, the practical part, if all is mind, how do you use that to manifest? The key is this. I like that. The key is this. You don't force reality. You align your inner patterning with what you will so that reality can reflect it. Let's break it down. Clarify the mental pattern. What do you actually will? Step 1, define your will clearly. Not just desire, I want this, but will. I choose this as a direction of being. The universe responds more strongly to coherent will than scattered wishes. Ask yourself, what do I truly want to be? Identity, state of consciousness. What do I truly want to experience? Relationships, work, creativity, contribution. Why do I want it? This reveals alignment or conflict, above or below. In the mental universe, vagueness equals a weak signal, clarity equals a strong pattern. You have to align the 3 centers, the head, the heart, and the gut, because mind is not just in the brain. Manifestation requires whole being alignment. Head, thoughts, heart, feelings, gut, instincts, belief and focus. Are your thoughts congruent with what you will? Are you constantly contradicting yourself with doubt, fear, or self-sabotaging narratives? Emotion and value. Do you feel worthy of what you want? Does it feel meaningful, loving, and aligned with your deeper values? Drive and action. Are you willing to act, risk, move, and embody this will in the physical world? When these 3 are aligned, your signal into the mental field is coherent, and coherent signals have power. Use imagination as a deliberate creative act. Man, we all saw The Secret. We all saw The Secret when dude was sitting in the lazy boy pretending he was in the Ferrari till he got the Ferrari. That's pretty much that, but we're going to keep on scrolling. So I love this. I wasn't expecting AI to hit me with this. I'm going to tell you, I'm surprised AI smacked me with this. Surrender to the higher intelligence of the all. There's a subtle but crucial point. You are not the only mind in the universe. You are a node in the mind of the all. So you co-create with the larger intelligence. Sometimes what you think you want is not what your deeper being or the all is moving toward. Manifestation works best when your will is aligned with truth, growth, and the good of the whole. A powerful stance is, this is my will, clearly held, and where everybody, you can have your own mantras or whatnot. I'm not going to tell you to take a mantra from AI, but it's big that that AI stated the all entirely. You know what I mean? So from there, for real, we're going to go on to the next one after that, because now we just covered all this, the mind, universe is mental. We did correspondence in the prior one. Next one is vibration. Peace.